Title: TIFU by screenshotting a meme at work. So I'd been at work a couple hours, and every office employee knows when you need a bit of a break you either go for a smoke or go to the bathroom. So, there I was, sitting in my stall scrolling through memes when I found a particularly funny one. There were a couple other women in the bathroom chatting it up, complaining about their masks, as they freshened their makeup. And I decided I wanted to snapshot that one meme to send to my brother. Little did I know, I didn't turn the sound off on my phone. Click chatter stops. Little gasp a whispered, "Oh my god," and they all ran out of the bathroom. I was a little confused, like why did that camera shutter sound scared them? They weren't the ones with their pants at their ankles. Next thing I know, I'm being called into my supervisor's office having to explain that no, I wasn't taking coochie pictures in the bathroom, but rather screenshotting a meme. And yes, I did have to show her the timestamp of me texting it to my brother to prove it. I am trying to respond to everyone. If I didn't, it's cause it's a question I answered here or in a few other comments. Smiley face. Edit number 2, looks like 90% of the comments now are why did I screenshot? It was an Instagram pic. My brother does not have social media. He hates it when I share it over text cause it sends a link and a small pic he can't read, so I just send a screenshot out of habit and ease. Title: TIFU by kidnapping someone's outside cat that I thought was loose. So today, I was walking my dog, and I saw a cat. I thought this was odd since there is only one outside cat in my neighborhood. All the rest had gotten eaten by coyotes, since we live next door to a greenbelt. So I figured this was someone's cat that got loose. I was wrong. So I carried this kitten home about a block, and called the vet to see if I could bring her in to see if she had a microchip. While I was doing that, my brother was knocking on doors to see if any neighbors knew who she belonged to. As I was about ready to leave, my brother comes back and tells me that this cat was an outside cat of some new neighbors, and I had basically kidnapped her. FML. So I brought her home and introduced myself. The new neighbors were really nice and thought it was hilarious. TL, Doctor, I accidentally kidnapped my new neighbor's outside cat who I thought had escaped. Edit, normally I do not go around picking up strange cats. However, I live in a very residential area and I know exactly who has inside and outside cats. Title: TIFU by telling my mom I watch porn. First, some context. For some reason my parents decided to let my 8-year-old brother have a phone. Stupid ass idea if you ask me. Today they found out that he had accidentally, according to him, watched some porn ads and maybe gone on a website of the like. She had apparently gotten really angry at him and then said people in love hug and kiss, not sex. SMH. But anyway, while we were talking about it, she asked me if I've ever watched porn. Me being 18 with relationship history thought, she won't care, right? Well, my stupid ass was wrong. Forward a bit and she's now explained to me how porn can damage your brain and how it will destroy our whole generation. I also told her most healthy people around my age watch porn. Our whole generation will be sex-driven maniacs. And we will know nothing about interpersonal relationships. It will apparently destroy my views of women, sex and my brain. My dad was just sitting beside, keeping his mouth nailed shut, looking at the floor. Haha. Title: TIFU by losing my virginity to noodles. I never ate noodles until a couple of years ago. I used to be the guy who just ate breakfast, dinner, lunch, etc. This all changed when my friend told me to try out noodles. I thought it looked disgusting because it looked like spaghetti in water, which would probably look disgusting to most people unless you tried it. I refused his offer. 6 to 7 months later, Elle started watching Naruto. The main character has a ramen addiction, and after like 600 episodes of him just eating it non-stop, I thought to myself, why not try some noodles? I called my friend, and he told me all the good flavors of noodles: beef noodles, roasted beef noodles, chicken-flavored noodles, shrimp-flavored noodles. I started eating it every 2 to 3 weeks and liked it, but it definitely wasn't in my top 10 meals. A few months later from that I stumbled upon cup noodles that you could make in 3 to 5 minutes by boiling water, pouring it in, then leaving it for 3 minutes. This was good for me because I didn't really have time to cook that much, and still don't. I started eating them every time I didn't have time to cook. I eventually decided, fuck it, and ate it for lunch every day. After around 2 months of eating it every day, I started getting huge stomach cramps, to the point where I couldn't even walk and I'd feel like I was shitting a house out of my ass if I tried to take a dump. I had to text my parents to bring me to the doctor, and guess what? It was because of the fucking noodles. My body had too much sodium in it and I got stomach cramps due to that. They had to put this gigantic 10 to 12 inch thing in my ass to get rid of the pain. I tried avoiding it and finding an alternative, but apparently that was the only way. I wanted to lose my virginity to a girl, but I lost it to noodles. Title: TIFU. I managed to order a pizza with no cheese. I order from Papa Murphy's take and bake pizza for my husband all the time. Like to the point the main worker knows me. Today when I ordered online I noticed the format was different. I thought it was asking me what kind of cheese I wanted. Something I never had to pick before. I even commented to my husband, it's weird I have to tell them I want cheese, shouldn't that just be automatic? So I selected all the cheeses. I pick up the food and never look at it because it's not for me and I'm there all the time. I check that I have 4 items and hit the road. I get home and am in the middle of eating breakfast when my husband exclaims, "There's no cheese on this pizza." I'm shocked. That can't be possible. I specifically selected all the cheeses. So I go to my email to check my order and in bold print it says, "No cheese." My husband is staring in disbelief at his no cheese pizza. I call Papa Murphy's. "Hello kind sir, I just ordered a pizza and I managed to order it without any cheese at all. Do you think I could come get some cheese?" I guess if you bring your receipt." I just put the receipt in the garbage outside in the trash, so I dig it out and drive back to Papa Murphy's. I walk in and a worker I do not know says, "Hi, how can I help you today?" I take a deep breath to explain I'm the moron that ordered a cheese-less pizza, when the worker I know walks out. "So where's the pizza? Are you kidding me? OMG. It is at home, unwrapped and without cheese. Do you need me to get it?" "It's home but I can run back." The 3 of us discuss this for a period and decide that since it is unwrapped at my house they will just give me cheese instead of putting cheese on my no-cheese pizza. The worker I don't know starts gathering the cheese. While he does this, the worker I know starts explaining to me that when ordering online the cheese is automatic and to only select cheese if I want more or less cheese than usual. Yes, thank you MF, I realize that now. I also pointed out that the online system changed and how I even commented like, "Why do I gotta pick my cheese?" We all laugh. They hand me the cheese, and I mention that I didn't get marinara for the cheese bread I order and I ask if I can get that too. They give me that as well. I thank them so many times I lose count. I can't even stop myself from saying thank you. As I walk out the door I say, "Okay, I'll just go hide under a rock now." Title: TIFU by ordering a fireman calendar. TIFU, actually a few years ago but I wasn't on Reddit then, by ordering a fireman calendar. You know, one of those calendars with a new sexy fireman posing for each month. I have a coworker who is an amazing baker. She had brought in one of her cheesecakes a couple weeks prior and it was nearly a sexual experience for me. I mentioned that I would love another one and she said all I had to do was order her a calendar with sexy firemen in it. Wow, that's a really sweet deal for me. I order right away and in a couple weeks I have my own magical cheesecake. And then the emails start arriving. I should have done more research before ordering that calendar because the site I ordered it from specializes in gay-themed products. At first it was ads for what I consider traditional stuff, like the fireman calendar. No nudity or sexual situations, just buff dudes dressed like firemen, cops, cowboys, etc. Then I think my email address is shared with other online companies who begin sending me ads for more revealing products. The themes are the same but now I'm seeing balls and ass cracks in my email, my business email. Lots of black leather and chains, too. I unsubscribed from these as fast as I can, but my email address has been set loose in the wilds of gay internet marketing and the spam filters are having a hard time keeping up. It took about a year for the emails to stop, so either I unsubscribed to all of them or the spam filter finally caught up.